Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, a fun matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Returning it from the 4. It's a fumble on the opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. So never mind about who's receiving to start this game, Brock. Got ourselves a change of possession already, and this crowd is loving it.
And the first offense you'll see take the field is the home team, which is practically sprinting out there to take advantage and keep this crowd humming.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard. Offense in the hurry up here. Quick throw out wide by Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
Here we go.
Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
And he could have a free play here. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that hit, he's going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuffed right at the 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw. Here's Dart. To the left side finds Johnson. This one up to about the 27-yard line. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Dart gonna throw again. Hits him on the out route. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A handoff to Tracy. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run to ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss. You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 8-0 is our score. The Packers take their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 19. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Give to Tracy up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Giants trailing on the scoreboard. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here starts. Setting up the running back screen. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
That's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And that gets them back within 5.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Trouble 38. Red cycle. Ready. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. He puts some power on it deep one left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And now, once again, here come the Packers trying for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
It's good. And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points.
16.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Packers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He's loaded another one up. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On 1st down, here's Dart. He's trying another one deep. And should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. The veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Emir Smith-Marset now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Throwing right away is Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 18 yards. And a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Here's Dart. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for the Giants. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A run on first and goal. To the pylon, he's pinned. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
The 40-yard line brings up second down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Once again, it's Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. And they've got 2nd and long. 2nd and 14. They'll run right. Here's Walker. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Bobby O'Carrigan. And the Giants are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Giants first down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. 2nd and 7. Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And the Giants are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing. Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up his...
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. It's the safety, Julian Love. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. This young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get back to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. Down the left sideline. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A huge play just before the half. That goes for 58. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. He pulls it in around the 5. He's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throw Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Darden on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to air this one out. He leaves out and makes a spectacular catch. A big-time play out of the G-Man. 45 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants will go up by 7.
17.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Now a give to Walker, running right. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd
and 5. Operating from the gun is Darnold. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 25-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 21, here's second down and 6. Handoff, running left is Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third and...
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Working out of the gun. It's
Goodness gracious.
easily pick up the first down. They got first and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Now third and
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Walker, touchdown! A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
To the air on second down. Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. He's to the 15. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. On the run to the right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 2. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
So they're trying to throw a little bit of curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 50-yard line.
Go set. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Big play. 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Go set. Ready.
Darnold to throw again.
Yes, sir.
Be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by
Yes,
Drew
sir.
Phillips.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On first down, Dart hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. Room past the 20. He's to the 40. Down the sideline, past the 45. That'll change things. Out of bounds, inside the 35. A big one here in the 4th quarter. That gains an even 60 yards. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. So a road win here for the Giants. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.
Trying to get crazy with this, don't you know I'm loco?
Try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides. And you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And his short game gets them a new set of down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the play. And they Steelers first down.
First down, Rodgers. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Austin makes the grab downfield. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll try to force it into the slants. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. The 50. The 30. Gets the 10. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Rodgers coming back after the pick.
Oh, what is going? It's second pick, bro.
And that's a Steelers first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Come on, get there and exciting. What is he doing?
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jalen Warren, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. And once again, they can't connect.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Fourth down, Rodgers. Gets this one to Fryermuth. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. Again, Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
There defensively.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
Going for it with Warren.
Nope.
And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Darts coming out throwing. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he's tackled for no gain. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end.
Oh, this shit.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. One more, he'll take it away. And the Steelers bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down. Well, we all know, Brock, those those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down to running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Rodgers to throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. That one is incomplete. Hang on for the contact.
Interception, man.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
58! 50!
Running back sent in motion.
Plant. Hey, take 26!
They'll go for it. Rodgers. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No one around. He's got space. 12 yards on that play. And a good call nets him the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play with yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
And punt formation for the Giants.
Gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
319!
From the shotgun, Rodgers finds one. And he'll work this one out to the 28. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Steelers with a long field ahead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. He's going to push one deep down the right. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Debo's got it. So we'll take the interception back inside the 35 where he goes out of bounds.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, got another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
Here's Tracy once more. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Buys time, rolling right. Got a man in, Neighbors has it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Going to the ground again on 1st. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal. They go right back to Tracy.
Neighbors fucking block.
Him into 3rd and goal. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. And hand off to Tracy. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7th. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Gano is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. He finds Neighbors right side. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Only took him 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. We'll slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 37. On the move, headed right. This finds Bellinger. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing of routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd and just 2 to go. It's Tracy on the carry. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dunn. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw is Rogers. He's looking deep once again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Deontay Bates.
On your ass, boy. On your
And
ass,
this is
boy.
going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively,
Shut
this
up,
is
boy.
teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Get that shut up.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
Lost the boy.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away.
Shut lost the boy.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Get him. Get him. Get up out of here, roster boy.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens.
Nothing, man.
Stage is set. The ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Throwing right away is Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 30-yard line.
Great, man.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Just be tired of playing the Ravens. That's everybody's a Ravens fan in this world.
A run with the man out for 2. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. It was Odafe Oweh to make the play.
Brings up second and 9.
Yes, sir.
Here's
Really,
second and 9.
yeah, I just didn't do it. That's it.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
I just didn't do it.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Nah, I just didn't do the banner.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And the pistol, Jackson ready. That's caught. Derrick Henry has no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
18. That's good for Baltimore. First down.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Flowers with the catch. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Nah, it's awful. All you got to be retarded, though. You're retarded for running the same play. I didn't say nothing, right? Okay, all right, now I'm a faggot. Yo, enjoy the game, bro. I don't play Madden to do all that. I'm a faggot. Yeah, you got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, right. Absolutely. I play Madden. That's all I do. I play Madden. That's what I do. I play Madden. That's it. I'm not in here to argue with people or downgrade people. I don't do that. I just play Madden. Yeah, I know. Yep. Absolutely.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain
from the 44-yard line.
Yeah, right, man. For 20 years, I'm good. Married for 20 years. And my wife for 25 years, married for 20. I'm good, bro. You're right. Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
So after one, 7-0 is our score.
We'll that's right. You're absolutely right, man. I can't knock you for your beliefs. You're right, man. Yeah, there you go. You hit it right on the button, man.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Angling to the sideline
inside
the 35. He's going to be taken down.
Man, perfect gentleman, son.
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Giants.
Yes.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Not much happening there. Just a short game. There's a 2nd and 9 now from the 20.
I don't talk shit, man. I just play the game. I don't talk shit, man. It's Madden, bro. I'm not talking shit. You're talking shit. What you talking about?
So he makes his first catch of the day.
No, I don't smoke, bro. I don't do none of that. I play Madden, I go to work, I go to the gym. That's it, man. Live a simple life, bro. Okay, you're right. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, right, man. Tough, man. So shut the fuck up then. Damn, son. You're a fucking cornball. Internet gangster, boy. You gotta do that shit in real life. You're an internet gangster, man. Come on, man. You're an internet gangster. Y'all gangsters sit behind this mic and talk shit. You don't do that shit in real life. You don't do that shit in real life. Don't do that shit in real life. I know you dudes. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't about whatever.
To their first possession of this game.
Hit no nerve. You want to hit a nerve. You ain't hit no nerve.
Coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds.
Oh my God! Wow. Why you just can't play the game, son? How long going to play the game? I talk shit with people. Oh my God! I'm pussy. I'm this. I'm that. Wow! This is amazing, son. I'm just trying to play Madden, and I'm pussy. I'm everything in the book.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is
unbelievable. This is crazy, son. I know. You the one doing all this. Let me just be quiet and play.
First and 10.
Maybe I'll take it.
Jackson, Adam Pistol. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Pistol give to Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tyler Newman is there for the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1. From the gun, Jackson. Pushed out to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time.
Second and 10.
And that will lead to a second down. Jackson up top again. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Rashad Bateman. That's a gain of 5.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. Oh, looks like he had the first down, but the ball is out. And the Giants come up with it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first and 10, Jackson. Open right side is likely. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A 9-yard pickup.
Jackson now on second down. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raven first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They go right back to Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 11 at the 35.
Second down. Jackson. He keeps it himself. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get 24 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
For another Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 11.
Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Brings up third and 5.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll get that complete. Right side, it's Bellinger. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. The throw is Dart. A short one there to Bellinger. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Dart gonna throw it again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. And once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. From the 20, here's 2nd and a yard. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And he's close to the goal line. Took a big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for 1st and goal.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. 1st and goal at the
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Brings up second and goal.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. And the pistol, Jackson ready. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, he has the point.
Yes, thank you.
It's up and through. And the Ravens will get out in front 17.
Yes, sir.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now a shotgun. It's done. He has height complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, like the days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
So it's a win here for the Ravens.
Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Green Bay Packers. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Lambeau. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And space tough to come by there. So to get maybe a yard to the 37.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
This is 2nd and 8.
Down. Ready.
Love fires that quickly outside.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
10 black.
Now Love. A rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Jacobs going to try the middle. To about the 26 here.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Once again, it's Jacobs. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Set, ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Out to the left here to Reed. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
52 blaster. Hut.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here we go. 52 book, 10 cycle.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. These two teams all tied after one. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it as we resume action. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. From the gun, Dart. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down, Giants.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that is incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Dart. Flush to his right. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here's Dart. Dancing to his left. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Ready, ready, ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing. Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go. Get ready.
Here's Love. Being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Set.
Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Down. 45. White. Black ultra. Blue. Go. Needle blue. Fury yellow. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Black 40. Rail. Yellow. Cut, cut.
Love looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks at tables ended with a kick, right? The PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw is Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, New York.
Tracy going to get it on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
They'll roll him out right. That one taken in by Neighbors. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Right back to Tracy. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Dart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Down high on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Third down, here's Tracy. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of the...
That shit.
Caught inside the 20.
Yo.
Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 65 yards. And the Packers strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
What is wrong with you, I said I wanted to switch my man, and they didn't let me switch. Okay, you got it. Yeah, you got it. All you guys do is talk. You got it, brother. Good game, man. Good game, man. You got it. I'm just getting here to argue. Yeah. Yep.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Throwing his dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because he had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw now, Dart. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First down goal, New York.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
But you don't want to see
Now it's Tracy. And it will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
22 needle. 10 black. Ready.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Let's go. Striker. 3. Red. 38. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Ready.
Here comes 2nd down.
Green jack. Come on. Set. Smash. Red. 52 blue. Check.
Here's Love. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Smith, red. 33. Red.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
The 9-yard line.
On the ready.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. So the first crack here in overtime goes to the New York Giants as we are back underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one is Slayton over the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Takes it across the 40-yard line. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure on him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just floated from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw here. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. And now making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term, momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point try good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Trouble, 38. Come on, set.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Red, 38. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get it out to midfield. It's spotted right at midfield at the 50. 75 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Black one. Down. Black four drill, 52. Set.
On first down, it's Lloyd.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Cut.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready.
What can Love do in the OT? Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. He did not have a catch till that moment. Pretty good time for his first one, though, here in OT.
I would agree with that. And just think about how they had to cycle through all the play sheets, right? Tried to find ways to get a lot of people the football. In this case, as you said, he hasn't had a catch all game. That's they found him in a key moment. Really well done.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A field goal does nothing. It is touchdown or bust as they come up on 3rd down. Love now. That is caught. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now Love. A complete once again to Watson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And these two hooked up on a nice game to play before. And I always admire play callers. They see him play that works and go right back to it. So they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Ready, break. Striker, 3-3, 50, green, 560.
Here's Jacobs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Blue, 32.
Love looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Packers!
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Ready. Cut.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
But Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Giants. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down, Buccaneers.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
The 3-yard line.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Smith-Marset. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A run here with Tracy on second down. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they'll take this down inside. More yards from him there, and another first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and you can see the results.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
First down, Tampa Bay.
They send Godwin in motion. On first down, right back to White. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
32.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That is left side and caught by Evans. And he's in! Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The throw is done on first and 10. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the net. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
They send Evans in motion. Drive begins with a run by White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that smart. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Brian Burns in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
180. Real. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Throwing is Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Regular.
On second down, Baker. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down. Tampa Bay.
Hey, alert. Up.
On first down is Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
21-yard line.
180. Run.
Now Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's a little harder. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. They send the tight end in motion.
King! Hey, alert 33. Real. Point it right. What's that?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he's taken down up past the 35. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On 1st down, Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. On the give, it's Tracy. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Baker is going to hand it to White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Hey, we're 33. 180. Hey, alert.
Putting the tight end in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find his running back, White. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's White. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he's got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They send Godwin in motion. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with White. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. Loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will take a 21-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick, in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. He has Hyatt complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Left side, that's Johnson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he will score! Game on! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's Otten in motion. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Dart. A pass complete to the tight end, Johnson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now a shotgun. It's Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll...
We're about 15 miles or so west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in the Arizona suburb of Glendale. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. And Connor going to pick up a Cardinals first down as he's across midfield to the 48. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing now is Murray. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now Murray. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, on the opening drive, he was looking for a big chunk play. Unfortunately, that time, the secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, VJ. Scouting your opponent, not just the players, but the coaches too, and seeing what they call to begin a game, find out their tendencies. They recognize the early deep ball was part of their opposing game plan, and they weren't caught off guard when it showed up.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Come on. Oh, biggest. Hey, shit. That's one. Two.
Murray trying again after the pick six. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
To throw, it's Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10.
Murray going to throw. Incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On 2nd down, here's the option. Fancy running by Murray. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And, partner, a lot of kickers in this spot like to aim at the right upright and just draw it back down the center. This one looked like it was aimed at the left upright and just kept bending it away.
Down the left sideline, inside the 10, and he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. 56 yards on the ground. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this 1st quarter of play. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They'll go again with Tracy. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Gano the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns and Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it